Good day, good morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Natalia here, Lovecraft Forever. And I do Lovecraft forever. Never will like to stop loving it. So today we have this little package that you already saw previously on my Instagram. And the other package that was in this picture together with this one, it's already on my YouTube channel. Check it out. That was painted by numbers. And today we have a different package. I'm not gonna show you this, but my address in here. So anyway, this was contacted me by a lady named Miranda. Thank you very much. She is from the website that's called Inlovearts. So I'm gonna open this package. I just wanted to show you. It was packed in just a simple plastic, and I hope nothing got damaged in here because it is metal pieces in here, and I did have before experience with different suppliers that some stuff like this fragile can be bent and damaged. So hopefully nothing damaged in here. And this guy's website, Inlovearts, they have so much stuff on their website. And I saw already video unboxing by Abstract Crafter, and she had on her YouTube channel unboxing stamps. They are cute, adorable, lots of their Halloween stuff. If you like to check it out, her YouTube channel. So we were gonna have some hand stacking today, guys, and I'm sorry for that because I went to a dentist, and every time I go to a dentist I have a sore on my lips. So no pretty me today, okay? Just the hands. So I was asked to review one of their products, and that's for the die cuts, and I'm a big fan of die cuts. I have big collection from previously being on a 6 design teams by handmade paper craft, scrapbooking, pages, layouts, stuff like that. So I do love this product, and I hope we will see some beautiful stuff in here that you will like as well. So I will do this video in 4 parts, I think, in one. It's gonna be in one. And as always, I forgot to charge my battery. It's dying. Start from beginning. So I will show you this product. I will show you the website, how this look like and what they have up there. And then we will test with you this product and see how they work, if they perfect cut or not. And then I will show you project that I actually made, maybe with some of them or all of them, by using in my cards or maybe something else to give you some idea. So let's get open and see the goodness. Oh, okay, this is just like a breathtaking because I can see already that looks like nothing got damaged, guys. Well, I hope nothing got damaged. So far look good. Some of those die cuts are very intricate. So we're gonna start one by one. I will put this aside, but let me just, at least for 10 minutes, recharge my battery. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with our video. While I recharge my camera battery, I looked through the diamond dies. I keep talking about diamond paint. I'm sorry about that. I look through the dies, and I have a good news and I have a bad news. So we're gonna start with a good news. Okay, and this is our first dies that I order, and here it is, the number. Let me see if we can have more lights in here, or even more close to the table. Okay, so here's the number, DMAL 614, if that's the number, or maybe the one that's in the bottom in here. So as you can see, this die cut will be good for like a gentleman, for some teacher who work as a math or even like geography. There's a globe in here. I think it's here is like a note maybe. This, I have no idea what this is. The sand clock, some like a steampunk gears, alchemy thing, measuring stuff. So as you can see, some other measuring thing, I think in here, like a rulers or something. So not much we can see in here till we kind of start actually. I don't know why I didn't pull out from the bag in the first place. That way we're not gonna have a glare. So it is good die. This one is good. I like it. There, maybe we can see better what is going on in here. This is looks like something that you would, you know, make it with this one, and this is some kind of like a goo. I don't know. So when we're gonna die cut from the paper, then we're gonna see better. I'm gonna open a little bit more blinds, maybe will be better on lights. So this is a good, looks like good, looks like it's gonna be sharp enough to cut. And the size, I'm gonna tell you right now size. I have this mat with the measurements in here in centimeters, but I will give you both in centimeters and inches. I don't know what you're more comfortable with. So this one is 10 by 10, obviously centimeters because it's square, and in inches it's 4 by 4. So that's your measurement, just in case you making a card. My favorite size to make a card, it's 6 by 6 or even bigger, like 6, say 8, 6 by 8, or even like a longer one. So I'm gonna put this aside and we're gonna look the other one. Now the other one is very pretty, and here is the number for it. Okay, and I really like, I was hoping it's gonna be a little bit bigger, but it's still, no, it's actually good size actually. And this is happy birthday. Okay, this light's blinding. Okay, trying to adjust light. Happy birthday with some hearts, balloons in here. I have lots of stamps of happy birthday. I have separate letters, but I don't think I have a die cut that is a happy birthday, and I cannot pick it up with those nails, but it looks like a good quality as well. And guys, when we're gonna test it out, this kind of intricate dies, I will show you a very good tip how easy to cut them out and not to have a struggle to pull them out of the die, especially when you have lots of details. And I learned that when I was doing a card making, and I have like 5 or 6 videos of cards, my collection that I did years ago. If you like to look, I might gonna get those videos all together to at least 1 or 2 videos, so it's not too many of them, kind of like a put them in one video with some music maybe background, and to create new video. And this one I just adore. So let's see number first, then I'm gonna open to show you. Here's the number. This is my favorite mushroom. It's like cartoonish mushroom, and I like to see them in the woods because, well, they are poison, so don't eat them, but they are beautiful. They are beautiful, those polka dots mushrooms. And there's like a little door in here. Maybe this is chimney, the grass. To layer them, you can have in one color, then you layer top for this mushroom head, and so as for this one, 2 different sizes and shape of the grass. I think this is adorable for cards. I love this mushroom. So the only left to see how this gonna work together. Of course, all these pieces that we have in here, this connectors, you have to break them apart, because obviously if you're gonna cut this mushroom, you will cut out paper, all these pieces that you have in here. So you have to separate them all before you cut, or even you can separate in here and in here. You can cut all this because they don't layer on top of each other, so you don't lose them. You can keep this part all separately and cut them at once. They all will cut out separately pieces for you. But in here, you can cut this piece and this piece to keep them together. So again, you're not gonna lose them. And I would keep this piece with this one just to cut in here, break it. That would be easy to break, I think. That way you at least gonna have little pieces connect to each other, so you don't lose them. So that's a good tip for you too. And if you guys never tried die cuts in your crafts, I would strongly recommend, because it's so much fun. And maybe one day when I have more time in my life, I will show you my collection of die cuts. I have different kind. I have spellbinders, like I have a bigger one, smaller one from different companies, so that would be interesting video as well, I think, if you like paper craft. Now the other dies, I ordered this beautiful flower, and I think this flower is what's the flower called? Carnation flowers, could be a hydrangea. Well, you can create many flowers with this dies. It's pretty good size. Let me see. Like this one, for example, guys, I didn't show you. Hold on, let me just measure for you so we know. I don't know if you like to have it in centimeters or inches. This happy birthday one, I'm gonna, from wider point to wider point, it's 8 centimeters or a little bit more than 3 inches. Okay, like 3.2, stuff like that. Now this mushrooms all together, I'm just gonna give you like perspective of this big mushroom, kind of like I don't know how to even measure. I'm just gonna measure the whole together. It's 9 centimeters and more than 3.5, almost 4, depends how you measure. It's kind of hard to measure when it's all pieces together, but these flowers, it's all one die. You can do you have to cut them? Yes, of course. You can, yeah, you can. You need to cut, you need to separate them all, otherwise I think you will cut the little pieces. Yes, you have to all separate them and cut separately on a paper to achieve flowers. And I'm sure I would love to do with you a tutorial on that one, because flowers is my specialty. And it's 9 centimeters and 4 inches. Okay, so we have in here, if you separate and cut all separately, and as you can see, it's beautiful. There we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers. So that's good. I feel like I need to put in even more close, so it would be less shadow. Yeah, I think it's a good quality. The teeth, I call them teeth, those cuts, feels sharp, so should go through the paper with no problem. All right, so my next item is, wow, I need to zoom out because it's not gonna fit. It's a set of flowers and leaves. to create three-dimensional, here's the code for you to remember, three-dimensional flowers. You can do with this, guys, so many possibilities. You can create cards, you can create layouts for your scrapbooking, you can create flowers to decorate your frames. It's just lots of different stuff you can make with these flowers. Of course, you can cut them all together as, okay, what is this? Okay, so it's already separated here a little bit. It was like this, but I guess while they were shipped, it's already one disconnected, which is okay. You can disconnect them all away, and that's why this flower kind of fell out. I believe it was connected somewhere in here. Yeah, here's the points. It was like this together, all in one sheet. As you can see, we have in here 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers, 2 sets of leaves that you can do three-dimensional stackable. So as these flowers, you can cut outline, you can cut this one with all those intricate designs in here. And the method that I will show you how to cut really will help you to get out those little pieces from your die cut of paper. And I just hope this will cut good. Doesn't feel like it's very deep. Maybe this is gonna be just like embossing effect, so we will see that when we're gonna cut. But it is good, not bad. It's a good sturdy die. This one, of course, more fragile because it's really thin and it's only outline. So when you stack them in your organizer, make sure the organizer is straight, not bendable. I used to collect my die cuts in the CD cases, those old CDs that nobody using right now. They are perfect to put magnet from dollar store, those magnetic sheets you place up there, and those die cuts stick into them very nicely, and it's keep them nice and safe without bending. And I will show you, I still have some die cuts, I think, in those folders from CD. So here is the leaf, same intricate leaves. Yes, they should be cut. It looks, this gross looks not bad, guys. So I think it should do the job. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. And then you fold them a little bit. It looks like in here a little piece, where is that? Right in here, then cut out all the way. So let me see if I can push it and fix it. There's just like a, oh, there you go. It came out. Yeah, it came out. Just there was a little piece that left after factory. So I'm just looking at more if everything is good. I don't know, it sounds like is like a cutout just to get your piercer and push away the paper. So hopefully it's work good. Okay, I really wanted to find why I ordered this one. Of course it was sent to me for free, because this is 6 petal and this is perfect flowers to create roses. I have lots of punches, like a paper punches on 5 petals, and I just cannot find punch with 6 petal that is comfortable and fast to punch it out. So this is perfect. I wish it would be like a smaller size or bigger size to create beautiful roses. And guys, I'm gonna teach you how to make a paper flowers. I really love flowers. It's my favorite things to do. When I have box full of pre-made already flowers, and I will have to show you guys those flowers because it's just so many of them. it's not just paper flowers I created, from ribbons, from fabric, from felt, oh, you name it. I create flowers from everything because I love flowers. So thank you so much for sending to me In Love Arts. I really love those dies. And then we have another huge dies, and it stays as on their website as a large die, and it's 2 in a pack in here. And here's, let's see, before I rip packaging, here's the number. For some reason it's nice and bright in here, but it makes me lots of shadow. I don't know why. It looks like it's a, let me check. Okay, so let's see and open. This die cut would be perfect for layout, for scrapbooking, to make a beautiful pages, like a wedding pages. In somebody have a wedding and have a beautiful pictures of their special day, and this lace would be gorgeous to put on the bottom of the paper, the picture in here of people. You can cut this in half, depends how long you want it, to put on a card. If you're making a little card, look at that, you can cut a whole piece, cut in half, and then you just stick to the card on both sides, and you have a card almost ready. And here it is, the bigger size. So let's measure for you, and I'm gonna show you that this is amazing die and looks sharp. Looks like I'm not gonna have any problem to die cut this one. And I just love lace. I have lots of punches with lace. It's one of my favorite type of die cuts or punches. So this one is 8 centimeters, and this one on a wider side, hold on, I'm not, oh no, and this one is, okay, 28 centimeters. I'm not measuring right. And 18, there, I wasn't measuring right. So if in inches, we're gonna have here 7 inches, which usually my card's 6 inches, so it's even bigger for my card. And this one is 11 inches. Wow, this is beautiful, beautiful die. Look at that, gorgeous. Nice quality. This one is nice and sturdy. It does wiggle, as you can see, but for this kind of die cut long and thin, this is a good quality die. And this one is just, oh my god, it's so gorgeous. You can layer them so beautifully. And guys, I already have in my head so many ideas, so many cards to make, some layout. And you can cut not only paper, you can try different product to cut, and we will test it out. But I mean, this gorgeous, it's gorgeous. Okay, so now going for the bad news, guys. The bad news is I was really excited, and I thought this is gonna be my project with you to do first thing first, because it's beautiful set of dies, nest and dies for the cards. And here is the number, and I will tell you right away, this is not what I wanted. Sorry, I just shake the table. This is not die cut. So this is embosser, but the die cut that I wanted, they didn't send it to me. So you cannot cut with this. This is definitely can go straight to the garbage if you don't have a die cut. That's what it is. Unless you want to sit and, you know, trace the paper and then cut it out with scissors, which I don't see the purpose of this one. And the reason why, because this is those lines. It's okay, let me open. So I'm really disappointed with this one, and I hope if company watching me, and I'm sure they're gonna watch, I hope they will send the right dies that go with this, because without dies this one basically useless. You see in here, and I'm gonna give you why this is not die cut. This is the die cut. Those edges, they are sharp and they go through the paper. In here we don't have that. You see that? We don't have those cuts in here. This is only sharp pieces to go through your paper, but without cutting. It's like embossed paper. So yes, I would love to see how this company will react to that, and I would love if you could send me the real die cuts of this one, and that would show me how good company of yours, how you take care of your customers. Because if somebody would order like this, it would be really disappointed. And of course they would love to have a real die cut, not embosser. And how fast you can ship and fix this problem so the customer would receive the proper product. So if you could please send me the right one, and when I take you to my computer I will show you what I'm talking about. But for now I'm just kind of really sad that I've received this negative piece instead of a proper piece. Okay, so let's continue now with our video unboxing, and I will show you the website, which here it is, Inlovearts. I love the logo of the website, I love the name, and it's really look like a lots of good product up there. So I'm hoping this one just like an arrow about this dice, and here it is, the dice that we were talking about. So when I'm looking on this dice, okay, this is the dice that I wanted to receive, and as you can see those edges in here, that's the blade that cut your paper all the way on the edges. What I've received, it's only what's making a hole in a paper in here, like as you can see on a corner. Let me zoom a little bit more close. Okay, and as you can see the dice what it should be, and this is dice what I've received. As you can see there's no cotton blade on these pieces, only holes to emboss the paper. So this like if I thinking of, you know, this of advertisement, I'm looking at picture, yes, it's a beautiful. Here's the sample of the card that you can create, and here is the die, how it's look like. Everything is great, right? And then this piece picture separately for I don't know what's the reason. It should be go together with this die, which this already have, you see, die and embossing those all those lines, and I did not receive that one. So for me it's kind of like a false advertisement or mistake that was created by somebody who shipped, because this is the die. Even it says in here on the description, stitched ornament nesting dies. What I've received, it's not dies. They don't cut. The dies only can cut paper. This is embossing die could be only. So I really hope the store will ship to me the proper piece, because I already have in mind beautiful cards for you guys to make and lots of good designs to create. And I'm just like, oh, I was ready to rock and roll, and now I'm kind of like stuck, because without this piece means nothing to me, as I say. So I hope this could be solved somehow. But let's check it out, the website itself, and let me zoom out a little bit in here. Okay, here is how it's look like. It's beautiful, nice and clean. We have here home, new arrivals, hot sale, dice, stamps, 5D diamond painting, paper quilling, cards, super discount, truck order, gift card. So there's lots of stuff in here, and as you can see, the dice are beautiful. Okay, so here's the other dice that we were just open. Oh no, sorry, this is different one. It's I was actually looking for this one first, then I order the other one. Nope, not this one, but this is pretty too. As you can see, there's lots of product. If we go let's go to dice, because we talking here about dice, and here this cotton dice, stamps, dice with stamps and accessories. So if we go to large dice, let's click on it, and you see this one lace in here. That's the one I think that we were just with you. Look for it. Look how beautiful this example of the card. That's what I'm talking to you. And I used to kind of create this kind of cards. I love when you die cut and then you put pearls exactly like is here for the it just looks so elegant. And here they are, those two die cuts. Looks absolutely stunning. So let's see what else we have in here. If we can find quickly that frame. No, that frame would be probably okay. Here it is. So this is in large dice. I thought it would be in a different kind of. Okay, but this is the picture that actually we can see. And now I know what I couldn't recognize what it is. It's a paint. You see, like for the in here for the artist, here's the brushes and paint, and those holes, it's for the colors of the paint. So if you layer with different dots of the color of the paper, you can create like a colorful design. Like you can even grab a little circle punch and punch it out different colors of paper, and then you layer under this die. It looks gorgeous. And what I was thinking, it's a note, it's just like a flourish design. Then globe, microscope, I thought it was some kind of measuring tool. This is measuring tool, and alchemy bottle for some stuff to do, chemical. Okay, yeah, so it is beautiful. The dice is beautiful. And if you guys want to see, I click right now on diamond painting. Let me zoom out a little bit. Diamond painting, what should we see? Let's see, maybe flowers here. Look at this. There's lots of diamond paintings up there. And what I'm looking in here, there's 9, and that's this Canadian prices in here. $9, $8. That's not bad price. That's not bad price at all. Let me check. I'm just gonna click on one of them so we can see description. I know we're talking about die cuts, but also we are doing some diamond painting, a lot of it. Yes, I can see the size in here, 25 and 25 centimeters, which is not too big, but not too small. I would say I always go after 30 centimeters, but depends on design. This design, just a tree, it will look beautiful, I think. So, and yes, all the description, and it says it's a full pasting area, which is good. Colors. So yes, actually check it out, guys. There's lots of good stuff up there. And if you go back to dice and just click on a dice, it will bring you to the paradise of so many gorgeous product. And I say, you know, thank you for sending to me this product. I love absolutely everything. I just really hope to receive the real die cuts, because that was my main thing to do project for you guys. There's so many projects you can do with those die cuts. Of course not with this piece, but let's see if they would reply and maybe send to me the missing piece that really the one should be in order. Okay, so as you can see, you can shop in here till you drop. Lots of product, and I say the pricing is not bad at all. And guys, I'm gonna cut this video right now in here. I will prepare for the actual testing those die cuts. They look good, but we will see how they exactly cut on paper and how they look like when it's done. And I will show you some tips and tricks how to make your die cut much easier and more clean. Alright, so I see you in my next episode with my die cutting machine. We are gonna test now those die cuts, and I hope they will work perfect. So I have here my Big Shot machine that I bought it from Heartfelt Creation when I used to be on the design team, and they have on the website. So I purchased this one. It's a ground caliber spellbinder. Awesome machine to cut heavy duty stuff. And honestly, I didn't use this machine for probably 6 maybe years. I don't know. It's been a long time, guys, since I did paper crafting, and I really missed it. So we need to place our sandwich in here. It's a base plate, and then you put C top. So we need the A first. Then we're gonna place our paper, and for now I'm gonna put white paper. Well, let's make a sandwich first. Let me put this aside. So okay, I hope you can see. So we're gonna put paper in here, and first I wanna cut this lace and see how this gonna work. Should we start from lace? Maybe we can place few dies at the same time and hopefully they will work. So I'm gonna place this cotton plate. Okay, I believe I'm supposed to put this on the base. Now I can, hold on. Sometimes I do down, sometimes I do up. So anyway, this is just perfect fit for this dies. I'm gonna place another one in here. Cut and place. Actually, I'm not gonna do this way. I'm gonna do the opposite way. I think that's the way we're gonna do it. We're gonna place our dies in here, and I'm gonna put few more in here just so we can get everything kind of at once a little bit. I think this one pretty much same thickness. If not, then we can separate them later and try again. And I will do in here, let's see, those framelits a little bit thinner. I will do this happy birthday in here. There. And let's put those mushrooms as well. I'm just gonna try to cut everything, almost everything at once, and see what's gonna happen. Okay, like this. Okay, so now the trick is to get easy your paper off the dies. I'm using the parchment paper, guys, and I'm gonna just literally cut little piece or even break a piece, well, I have a scissors handy here, and I'm just gonna cut pieces like so. I'm gonna put this paper on the top of my designs. Okay, I'm gonna put paper on the top because I put my die cuts on a lace blade up. Now I'm gonna put my cotton plate, and that's our sandwich. Now we're gonna put this all nicely into machine, and hopefully we will cut everything at once. Okay, good luck. You will hear some cracking at first. Well, actually it goes smooth. I don't feel any cracking. So hopefully we will have clear design coming out. You need to force a little bit to get this out. And we are done. Okay, let's see what we got here. Finger crossed, okay? Let's see the reveal. Boom. All the paper in here. Let's check it out. Oh wow. It's like a butter. You see what I mean? Because, okay, you see that? Because I have this parchment paper on the top of the die, paper came out so easy from dies. Also, you can use even these pieces as well. Look at this. It would be beautiful, like, look at this lace. How nice. Oh, this face. You can use even these pieces from your parchment paper. It's like almost like a vellum looking, right? So now, obviously, it came out very, very nice. Now let me zoom a little bit, guys, close to the table, and I'm gonna show you what is going on in here. Look at those cuts. And I have this little tiny piercer that I'm using for nails, and I just kind of like, look at this, just a tiny touch, and I hope you can see. I hope I don't make it too much shadow, but it coming out really, really easy. Also, you can use even like a toothbrush that you're not using for your teeth anymore, obviously, and just like rub it off. Sometimes all you need, it's like, you see those pieces, sometimes you just tap it, look, and they just coming out. Those pieces that you don't need in a design, it will come out. But oh my goodness, guys, look how, okay, let me find a camera. Look how perfect cut. I really, really love this lace. It came out so nicely. It's just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this design. So this one we have. Now, let's see what else we have. Let me grab this bright piece of paper. I kind of grab a few of them. We're just gonna put in here. And then we have our next die, or we should grab first one, this one, little one, to check same die. I put a little bit too close to the other one, so obviously I got this little damage here. I brought you too close. Okay, So same thing in here. I think everything is cut it out very nicely. As you can see, I'm tapping it, or you can tap maybe from this side, doesn't matter really from which side. The pieces is coming out easily, and all you need just like a extra, use your piercer a little bit to get all these pieces out, but they are cut nicely. And if you don't want to like for the fast, you can run through machine one more time, and all those pieces should just coming out very even more easier. But this is just perfect. You don't need really cut everything, but that's what happened with die cuts. Usually you have to poke out pieces that you don't need, and it's perfect, absolutely perfect. I'm really impressed with this die. Okay, the next one we have, one is left right in here, is still in our paper, and it's coming out, boom, easily. As you can see, came out with no problem. Let me just get those little few negative pieces in here, and we have happy birthday. The only thing, the problem with this one, actually, I will tell you that this is supposed to be, this side supposed to be face because it's smooth cut, but the way they print it, it's a negative side actually make a happy birthday. So this die cut unfortunately cut reverse, because the way you cut this is should be face, which right now on a camera probably gonna look to you properly, but for me it's backwards. So for me this way is a right way, but I can see that my letters soft side this one. So it's not very big deal though, but it still should be that way. So this is a little bit mistake. They have to work on it, obviously, because that's how it's supposed to be. But now I have to flip it inside out. Okay, so our next die in here, and we have lots of little pieces of paper. Let me try to catch everything. See, with the help of parchment paper, all dies just came out so easily from the dice. Usually it's sticking hard, and by talking about how easy came out, usually all the paper could stick really like a lot on this side. So on this occasion just a few pieces in. If I would like tap it like this, boom, it's clean. See, that's why this is your special target, special weapon, I would say, to use it. So now just let me poke this little pieces in here, which again this one cut out nicely, proper way. Maybe this is just a problem with the words, but definitely need to be reverse. On happy birthday, die cut need to be reversed, so the soft part go as you read, not from the back end. Okay, this one perfect, guys. Okay, little piece in here. I could this piece, little tiny piece in here didn't cut out, but it could be because I put different dies together. So some die cuts could be a little bit thicker, some a little bit thinner. So of course the cuts will be like the plate's not gonna push them same way, but as you can see, it looks perfect to me, right? Came out really nicely. Okay, so then we have in here our pretty mushrooms. Oh boy, and wow, came out like a charm. Here's the little head of the mushroom, and because I didn't separate them, I just, for the purpose of this video, and that's what I was talking about, if you don't separate them, you will have a holes all over. But just ignore this. This is just a test not for design, it tests for to see how they will work the dice, if it will come out nicely or not. So let's see how this is supposed to be lined up, like so. Oh yeah, yeah, so when you line up it's gonna be like this, but we gonna test and design them in some other video, because I was hoping to get the other die that would be you know, my main character to make a cards, and unfortunately I did not receive that die. Okay, so because we have the parchment paper up there, so now we have this little tiny elements like grass, stuff like that. With the parchment paper, they will come out of your die like a charm. See, here's the parchment paper, and your die cut is absolutely perfect. You see that? Okay, and then we have few little pieces that it's stuck in here, so we're just gonna poke a hole in here. There's a grass up there, just came out. We're just gonna clean our dice, and here's another piece of grass came out. That's really neat. And at the same time as cut, also it has a little bit of embossing element. I don't know how much close we can get to it. It's probably blind and light, you're not gonna see it, but this is very tiny pieces. Okay, so all these dies work really neat. And there's one more element in here, this little square, if I can catch it. Hold on guys, they fall out. That's what I'm saying, those little tiny pieces, keep them together at least by two, but you have to pull this out from here so you don't have this situation like you know, cut out elements of the mushroom. But yes, it came out all nicely. Here is the door to the magic mushroom house. Very tiny elements, and I think right now it's everything in here what we need for this kind of design to test. So I'm gonna put this dice aside, and it's very easy to clean with parchment paper. You just bang like this and it's absolutely clean. Okay, now this one, you see that the paper would just coming out easily. And once again, if you want to use this this piece, and I'm gonna show you where you can use on a black paper. You glue this to the card, and look, you have like a vellum. You have already designed even with parchment paper plus your die cut, so you have like a double design at the same time. So what we're gonna do now, let me just clean up a little bit this one. Well, I can clean this dice a little bit later. So let's get more tests done for another. I'm gonna push my coffee aside, get this dice out here. It's messy here right now, but that's okay. It's not what we need in here, messy or not, and it's really static right now. Okay, base plate again. Okay, it's a little bit static. I should wipe it with my sheet first. I just didn't use this for so long time, it got static. So now I'm gonna put different kind of paper. Let's see, well, for example, let's do red. Okay, and I'm just gonna break those pieces, leave this that we have leftovers, and I'm gonna place in here I'm gonna place these flowers in here right now. Okay, so like this. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit down. Okay, so now I'm just gonna place whatever is left. I don't wanna waste too much time, and I'm gonna put my cut plate on the top, and it's so electrical. Oh my goodness, have to have a next time sheet of the, I didn't put right, I need the paper on the top, guys. Okay, just like that. Cotton plate, and it's everything stick again. Doesn't work today with me. Everything is static here. Okay, let's just squish up there. We should have some work done in here. Okay. A little bit of force. And we're done. Okay. Let's see what we have here now. See, everything just coming out so easy. And I guess the one die cut moved, so I gotta cut a little bit in here. Wow. Here is one flower we have. Beautiful came out. Here is the leaves. Okay. So because of the wax paper, I can just like wiggle here. Okay, the die's already coming out apart by itself. Where is my piercer? We're gonna poke a little bit in here, and this just to start, just the tips of the flowers. Okay, so we can kind of poke it out without breaking it. Okay, this one is a little bit stick harder, so we're just gonna poke through these holes in here that they have special. Okay, okay, should be good now. If we can just do with long nails to catch it. Okay, there, we got a flower, and as you can see, it's cutting out as well. Here it is, the line, and all those tiny lines as I see now here. I have to, maybe the problem because some dies slide down, that's why this flower kind of got it cut not properly. But it is, here it was laying properly, it's cut out nicely. I just don't want to clean right now too much to waste your time, but we will do some design hopefully when I get the proper plate. If not, we're gonna still doing some cards with you next time, because this time didn't go as a plan. And here it is, another design. As you can see, these tiny intricate lines, they are coming out, and it's much easier coming out because we have parchment paper. You just have to poke them out, really. They are tiny. Sometimes you need a double cut. When you separate them on pieces, if I would just, you know, break it right now, just like this, see how easy, and you cut them separately, that would be much better, and it would be more proper cut. So I hope this video, guys, will help you to see what you're doing, you know. And then we have one more die cut, this beautiful flowers. So let me clean up here a little bit and I get back to you. So after playing with my machine a little bit, after I clean up, this is my final review for today. And guys, to be honest, it hurts my heart to say something bad or negative for the company, but I have to say what I think, how I feel. So the company, hopefully they will improve the product and pay attention what I have to say to them. So this is that I have these two beautiful dice lace. They are amazing, okay? They are amazing, and I think is like the best. The die cut, as you can see, it's really beautiful. Big one and the small one, they both cut perfect. And of course on a black we will see better, but I have the other dies in here. So I definitely recommend these dies. They are beautiful. Okay, so this is like 10 out of 10. Now we have this die that is would be excellent for somebody, for school, for teachers, for students, for somebody who like in those, you know, in the making of kind of like a math and alchemy and stuff like the study. So this die cut as well is really pretty and cut perfect, as you can see. Okay, beautiful. I do recommend. Now what we're gonna do next one, let's just say about this die. Without proper die cut actual, this is just like absolutely useless. As you can see, it's embossed, but it doesn't cut because it doesn't have a blade. Like for example, this mushroom, this line, this is blade that is missing in here. So till you have a proper die, this is really, you can nothing to do besides just a design on a paper. That's it. So this is like no for now till you get proper actual die. Okay, so I hope, I don't know if company would send me the missing piece or not. I would love to do for you lots of tutorials. I did have idea, and this kind of like got me down, and now I just think with the rest of the stuff we can do tutorials some another time. Now about this die cut, guys, it's excellent. Okay, it's excellent die. I love it. Because for the purpose of this video, just to check the quality, how it's go through the paper, how this blades cut, I did not separate flowers, so that's why all those pieces cut separately. Okay, let me just get it. Okay, so this is like the very center in here. The cut is nice and clean. Now this you can use if you use them line up. For example, this two dies line up together, you will receive them as this kind of piece. Okay, and then you can put your picture inside for the scrapbooking. You can use this and put sentiment inside for the cards. So there's lots of versatility of this kind of dies. Also, if you separate them later, I just need the pliers. You separate them, and when you separate, please pull out, like cut those pieces that's sticking out, and you can see on a black color very well. You have to totally take them out, otherwise it will go pinch into your paper. Like for example, I have here this cute mushroom. Hold on, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, I should grab my tweezers. This is horrible with long nails. I can grab it. So as you can see, because I didn't cut not cut, I didn't pull this piece connector, so I go through the paper. Without this you will have a nice beautiful shape base for the mushroom, but we're gonna go to mushroom separately. So this one is definitely good die cut. This is to the list you can put that is excellent. And as you can see, all those pieces cut out nice and clean. Even got a little bit of embossing that's going on in here. So if from small pieces, if you cut them separately, obviously you're not gonna have holes inside, and then you shape a little bit and you can create beautiful flowers. Also, if you cut this one full, that would be close, of course, like this one, in yellow color, you can use it as a sun for the sky, for the card scenery, like you have a sunshine, you know. Lots of possibilities. So I do love this die cut. Now next one, let's go for the mushrooms, okay? And here it is. So this is the base, and we have, I keep them together, those two heads, so I can cut them at once in the same color. So, and where? Okay, here. So here it is. You cut the base, you layer with the red one on the top, you a little bit color in here maybe, and you have a beautiful mushroom in here. Here is the like a chimney in here. Here's the little tiny door that go on the top. Hold on, let me get it. I'm just gonna make it, okay, somewhere in here. Let's pretend a little bit of the grass. Here's the baby mushroom. The arrow I lost it somewhere when I was cleaning up. There was a little tiny arrow in here. So this all die cuts for the mushrooms, excellent as well. And if you save negative pieces that you cut it out from your top layer, you can add them to the other and make it totally different look. You just place them exactly on the same places on different color of the base, and you have a two different color mushrooms. So I love this one dice as well. So we're gonna put those mushroom dice aside. They are good. Let me get those pieces. Okay, we got clear with mushrooms. Now we're gonna use our happy birthday. Now the happy birthday supposed to be die cut out this way. So as we know, if you have, and I hope the company will fix this mistake, this die cut should be cut out in reverse. Not spelled this way, but happy birthday this way. So when you cut it out, it would be proper way. This way it doesn't cut right, because this is the face of the cut. You can see how smooth. This is the back, obviously the yucky part. So, and you're supposed to put like this. So this is front. This how it's supposed to be, but this is backwards. So this dice did not design properly. So please, you have to guys fix up there with your manufacturer. You need to redesign. This is wrong dice. So I cannot recommend this one for now. Now about those flowers, we have flowers. There's a whole bunch of them in the one pack. So we have this two dice. This dice is excellent, and it's go for the combination of this dice to layer the flower. And you can see in here I did layer on. I did not glue, because also you can do like a pin like this. You can lift it up a little bit and make a design like 3D, but it fit nicely, cut nicely, very nice cut. But the only thing they did not think of, it's kind of not big deal, but in some point it is. All those green lines that did not come out, as you can see those lines, it's supposed to be a little tiny hole on each of those petals to push negative pieces out of the die. Here they do not have them. They have only on those bigger one that you can pull out. As you can see, they would come out easy like so, and it's clean. But the other pieces you can't, because it's totally sealed. It doesn't have a little tiny hole. If you have this kind of design that has a separate lines, it has to be tiny hole to poke with piercer to get rid of all these pieces. Otherwise you really have to like scrub it, and it's, as you can see, it's not very easy. You have to really force to pull out, and I still have a red piece up there from previous cut. So this is little tiny thing only, but other than that, I would say this is not bad. Okay, now for same kind of concept, the other flower design that go together, this one, similar to this one, right? Similar to this one that you're supposed to layer with this one. So here's the flower that I cut it out. This one, this, cut it out really nicely, outlines. This is beautiful. Now this one, cut nice, but here is the but. This line's not deep enough. They only embossed my paper, did not cut through. You can see a little bit start to cut, but it's not strong enough. The blades on this die cut is just not deep enough. It doesn't go through the paper at all. So this one is supposed to be layered as well and show the second layer of the color from the paper in the bottom, but it definitely not gonna work like this. So and the same thing, like if this will cut out, they have to be little tiny hole to pull out negative pieces from the dies. And here just to have a main flowers to push out those holes. So this is definitely not 100% good die, because it doesn't cut those intricate areas. Not deep enough blade, needs to be redo a little bit. Okay, wow, this is kind of sad, right? So now for the leaves, we have in here this die that cut absolutely awesome. And this is all flowers, this is all one piece of order, right? Same dies. So this one cut out nicely, and this one go for this one that I layer. As you can see, again, it's layered nicely. You can see under all these lines. So as this flower is supposed to be, but didn't happen. This one look good. You can layer it different colors. You can you know, explore what you want to do with it. But once again, all those negative pieces stuck dead into it, and there's no way how to poke them. The only piece coming out, it's the main design, which has a big holes in here to poke. But in the good you know, company, you always will see that have a little tiny hole, and each could be one, could be two pierced hole to push out negative pieces. Otherwise it's just really hard to clean as well. You just really have to like scrub it out, or even grab a sewing needle and pick it up. Otherwise it's really hard. So yeah, that's what I have for today, and I would say that like 50-50. The dice is good, they are good quality, and just something go as an arrow and not go right. And I think the company should really pay attention to reviewer people, because we are gonna go well, I'm on the side of my subscribers to save their money, to point them out to something good that they can order, and be not afraid that product will be not good. But as you can see, I do have some problem, and I do have some excellent outcome. I just absolutely love this dice. So if company will take consideration to review my video and take you know, to think about how to fix their problem, this is a really nice company. But till they don't fix simple thing like reverse images of the words, this is never gonna work. All writing should be reverse backwards. That way it will cut out properly all words. If you're doing a Cricut, you're doing a silhouette, an electronic machine, you always flip your words so then you can have a nice cut. Same go for die cuts. So guys, please give me your outcome, and I hope I did not disappoint too much, but I just have to say how I feel, and that's the way it's gonna be. Yes, I would love to hear from you what you think about it. So thank you so much for staying with me, and I will see you sometime. We're gonna create some beautiful design, because this is little beautiful pieces, but just I need a little bit work on it. All right guys, I love you all, and I see you next time.